This Pac-Man Lego set is easily one of the top 3 to 5 Lego sets I have ever seen. I just built it, finished it up last night, so let's talk a little bit about it. Pac-Man arcade machine is set 10323, and it is absolutely fantastic. It is the perfect size just to get started for the display. When I was seeing it and such, I was worried it was gonna be a little bit too big. Didn't really wanna have to shift everything around to fit something massive, but this turned out perfect. The set itself is just over 2,600 pieces, but there are a couple really cool things with it that I want to highlight. The first of which is you get to make this little kind of mock minifigure, old-fashioned arcade with the Pac-Man machine, gumball machine, trash can. Just a nice little touch. But the main attraction, of course, is the Pac-Man machine. So for anybody that grew up playing this game or you've played it anytime recently, it really hasn't gone away, you'll know this is absolutely stellar. That looks exactly like the game was. It was such a fun build. There was some tedious parts when you were in the middle, kind of doing this is one big piece. Everything in here, especially on the back end, it was a lot of small singular pieces being pushed through. You didn't really see the vision, at least I didn't. And then out of nowhere, you were like, oh my, this is absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna come back to that because that is the coolest part here in a second, but I gotta show up top, you do get this nice little flipperoo. Just one of those things that whenever I see these kinds of sets, I'm blown away that somebody could even make it look this good. But some of the playability and the things that they can do, next level. One of the coolest parts is if you're sitting here and you're looking at it, make sure you're looking at the characters on the inside. You'll see that you can basically have Pac-Man be playing. So you got Pac-Man running away, you've got the ghost kind of following, you've got the ghost in the center who hasn't been released yet, and you can just continue to have everybody go. It is so cool. You should not be able to do that with something like this. It is a display piece. It is something that just looks cool and it's nostalgic. That is another touch. Of course, you're gonna have some of the things where this guy can move for you. You are gonna have the light for the little bit of a coin drop down there. Overall, I just think this was one of the coolest sets that I have ever done. There's a lot of cool design features with it. It came out super clean. There isn't a lot of gaps. There's not a lot of brick showing. Everything looks as though it's a completed arcade machine. And one of the best parts, there really weren't a ton of stickers. The only stickers you really had were on the side. You had these big guys, this fully printed, all of these little pieces and such, all fully printed. Then you had these guys here and you had a sticker there, and that was basically it. Overall, I think this was a great set. I think it was worth every single penny. I do think that it's retiring this year, at least that's what I've been told, so that's why it was up on the list for me. If you haven't built this one yet, I highly recommend that you do. But for those of you that have, what do you think? Are you as impressed with it as I am? And if you like this, what would be that next build? What should I be prioritizing? Let me know down in the comments and make sure you're following so we can keep talking Lego.